What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're back here today on the Madden Rebuild channel as we are back here to do another new look rebuild. I just been going by the draft order as today we'll be doing the Atlanta Falcons. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you are new to the channel, as always greatly appreciated. Real quick plug as well, I have a podcast with 3 of my friends, link to that channel is down in the description if you're interested in hearing me talk football outside of just Madden. But let's talk about the Falcons, and I want to brag a little bit because the last time I did a Falcons rebuild, which was a while ago, but I told Falcons fans, watch Arthur Smith draft Bijan Robinson, and everyone called me stupid, they called me insane, they called me crazy, and it happened, man. They drafted Bijan Robinson. Regardless, though, this is what the Falcons are looking like. I had to just really quick brag about that because people were calling me absolutely stupid for doing that. They're like, we already have Patterson and Algier. But they still took, man, Arthur Smith loves to run that ball, man. It's just how he is. So, obviously, they signed Taylor Heineke, but I would assume Desmond Ridder is still going to be the starter. So, I'm going to start Desmond Ridder. Also going to start Bijan Robinson right away. Drake London, of course, wide receiver 1. Got Matt Collins. Got Scotty Miller. Definitely could use another body at wide receiver outside of just Drake London, Hollins, and Miller. We have Jake Matthews. Their second-round pick was Bergeron. I don't know if I even said that name correctly. We have Dalman, Lindstrom, McGarry, Kyle Pitts, of course. They traded for Jonnu Smith this offseason. On the defense side of the football, Jesse Bates was an addition in free agency. They have Lorenzo Carter, Walker, Bud Dupree, Richie Grant, Jeff Okuda, who they got from the Lions. Of course, they had AJ Terrell, Mike Hughes, and then Clark Phillips was like their 4th or 3rd round pick, if I'm not mistaken. Great Jarrett, Edmund Goldman, Calais Campbell, really nice veteran addition, and then like David back hit him up. So I actually want to throw Arnold in there kind of right away. I want to see him get some reps this season, so I'm going to run him at linebacker 2, maybe even linebacker 1 over Carter. I mean, I just want to see him get some runs, so gonna do that. And then I think we're just gonna survey this season. I really don't have any expectations going into this first year. I'm assuming Bijan Robinson's gonna go off. Ridder, we're gonna have to see if he's the wide receiver, or not the wide receiver, the quarterback 1 for this team. If we're bad this season and I have an opportunity to draft a quarterback like Caleb Williams, obviously I probably have to take that opportunity, but we shall see what happens. I've seen the Falcons do really good in these simulations in the past, so we'll see what happens. I love what they've done this offseason, but let's go ahead and continue to see if we can add on to what this team already has. At the end of the season, we actually ended up going 11-6 on the season. I'm honestly quite surprised by that. I will say this NFC South division is literally wide open. Bryce Young may not even start right away, apparently. Andy Dalton's been getting the quarterback 1 reps. That might change down the line. Who knows? But hey, we went 11-6. Buccaneers 7-10. Saints 5-12, which I would argue the Saints might be the favorites right now just because they're the ones with the veteran quarterback in the division with Derek Carr. Regardless, though, they finished the worst. So let's go take a look at what we did right. So offense was 8th in the NFL. Desmond Ridder threw for 5,000 yards. So it's safe to say that Ridder was really good, and our defense was 1st in the NFL. So okay, I haven't even done anything just yet, and we're already that damn good, which is quite insane. Algier had 15 rushing touchdowns with only 125 yards. So if you were a fantasy player, you'd be pretty upset by this, definitely. That's honestly, though, that's the Arthur Smith experience. I'm not surprised by this. So Bijan Robinson didn't crack 1,000 yards, but 869 yards, 6 touchdowns, not terrible. Kyle Pitts had a great season compared to what he did last year. Drake London and Scotty Miller had a great year as well. Matt Collins. So I feel like we can pluck any wide receiver in here, and Desmond Ridder is going to do a great job. Sacks, we had 8.5 from Jarrett, 6 or 7.5, I should say, from Lorenzo Carter. 7 from Calais Campbell, 7.5, and then Arnold, we got him some run, 6 sacks, and then Walker with 2. So I don't expect to win a Super Bowl this first year, so let's literally just jump into this game. We are playing the Los Angeles Rams. I have literally no expectations, so let's just jump in. I'm literally just gonna go ahead and jump right in because there's no reason to even think we're about to win anything, but hey, you never know. So let's go ahead and see what happens. We're down 7-0 to start things off. Brett Maher's the kicker for the Rams, as we're going to go get a touchdown to tie it up, but the Rams respond. It's 7-21, and honestly, I'm quite surprised the Rams have even made it this far, but shout out to them. But yeah, we're absolutely getting obliterated. I mean, it's a good sign. The fact that we went 11-6 without me having to do anything is a great sign for this rebuild, but we're going to come up short here. We might be able to get back in this game. Maybe, just maybe. It's going to be a long shot, but you never know. 24-35. And the Rams might have just put us away there, but you never know. And yeah, it's over. But it is cool that we made the playoffs in year 1. So we got 17 players who are ready to negotiate their contracts with $55.5 million in cap space. So let's go ahead and see who is going to be a free agent for us, who we need to bring back, and who we're not going to. So if we look at the options, I think AJ Terrell is a free agent next year. Eddie Goldman, Matt Collins, Scotty Miller, Bradley Pinion, Bud Dupree. Honestly, I don't have interest in bringing a single one of these guys back. I'm going to be honest. So I'm just going to move on from all of them we're going to go straight into free agency with our $55.5 million in cap space, because I feel like we can get some new wide receivers in this building, because Desmond Ridder just went and proved that he can be a quarterback one for us because he played great. Maybe he unlocks star development on top of that. Maybe we can draft him another wide receiver, just keep investing. He's only normal dev, so didn't unlock like superstar dev or anything, or star dev, I should say. But yeah, we don't have wide receivers at all. Offensive line is decent enough that I think we can get away with it. We don't really have to address it. But wide receivers is the biggest thing on this offense that we need to address. Technically, you could have Cordell Patterson go line up a wide receiver again, but I'm just going to go ahead and try to get a couple. On the defense side of the ball, Lorenzo Carter and then Arnold will now step up in that linebacker spot with Bud Dupree gone. And then I don't know how to say his name, but it's David is his first name, will be stepping up in the D tackle spot. Calais Campbell is no longer here, which is unfortunate. But AJ Terrell, Mike Hughes, AJ Terrell, and Clark Phillips, I think it's a good enough cornerback room. A strong safety, an upgrade wouldn't hurt by necessarily, but Jesse Bates is great. Jarrett and then Graham, maybe another left end would be cool. And then maybe another middle linebacker. So obviously, this free agency class is kind of unfortunate. It's nothing great, as we know. So like Tony Pollard, of course, I'm not going to go for another running back. We have enough of those. Byron Jones, that's the first time I think I've seen him here, but I don't really want him either. Josh Allen, Michael Thomas is interesting. I guess we could steal him from New Orleans, but he's a little bit older for my liking. Bobby Wagner, no thank you. Marcus Peters, Townsend. So McCole Hardman, though, actually would really like him at 25 years old. Another weapon for Desmond Ridder. That's going to be one of my first options. And then first strong safety we see is Donovan Wilson. But McCole Hardman sounds like a dream scenario for a wide receiver we can bring in. So we can get him and then draft a wide receiver. I think that's going to work out great. We have Deshaun Elliott, who actually has superstar development. We could bring him in to be our strong safety upgrade, which I think would be great. I do like Richie Grant, but you can never have enough depth in the secondary, so I like that. So Elliott and then McCole Hardman so far. I feel good about that. Middle linebacker options, I don't think we're all that great. We have Bobby Wagner, Perryman, Cunningham. Deion Jones, I guess we could technically bring him back. Didn't they just trade him, though, or cut him? I can't remember. I think they traded him, but I kind of feel like bringing him back. He's a scheme fit, and he actually has interest in playing for us. I think in the past he's had struggles with staying healthy for them, but we're bringing him back. Why not? And then right out linebackers, we're not going to get any corners. We're good. Like I mentioned, free safety, we're good. Strong safety. And the only other thing was wide receiver. I'm going for McCole Hardman, and I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to go ahead and draft my other wide receivers. So if I sign anyone else, I will show you. McCole Hardman's already thinking about going back to the Chiefs after leaving them for a year, which kind of sucks because I would love him here opposite of Drake London. So I'm going to increase my offer on Hardman and see if that's going to change anything. Doesn't look like it's going to, but hey, you never know. Maybe we can get it to him. And we got Elliott and Deion Jones. We added to the defense. We still very much need to add to this offense, though. So maybe we can go out there and trade for a wide receiver, because I really do want to get a wide receiver in here to help out our young quarterback in Desmond Ridder. My side, Paris Campbell was a scheme fit to be our slot, and then we can get like a wide receiver to through trades or whatever it may be. Maybe through the draft if we want to just go that route. If we get Campbell, that's great. I think we got him. Let's see. We got Paris Campbell. So that's great. 26-year-old, 79 overall wide receiver. Not bad, but definitely more work to do. I know Jerry Jeudy is probably not going for this in real life, but we're getting an 86 overall, 24-year-old proven wide receiver right away who's a scheme fit to add with Desmond Ridder. The Broncos have had rumors about him in the past, trading a first and a fifth in order to get Jerry Jeudy. So I think I would have taken a wide receiver in round 1 anyway. So instead of drafting one of those wide receivers, I changed it up a little bit, and this time instead we went out and traded for one. So Jerry Jeudy added alongside Campbell and Drake London. I love it. And the other guy we're trying to get is Romeo Okwara on that end spot, and we go ahead and get him. So we pretty much did everything we could have wanted in this free agency, and now we can head to the draft. So obviously we just traded our first round picks. We're not gonna have a first round pick, but I still feel really good about acquiring Jerry Jeudy. I think that was great. He's gonna fit right into what we need. Him and Drake London are gonna be a really nice duo with Campbell. I wouldn't be opposed to drafting another wide receiver as well, but I feel really good. I think the weapons Desmond Ridder has, he went out and showed last year that he can be very good, and I think adding Jeudy is only going to help with that. So real quick recap of what we have going on now with Jeudy joining us, if I can speak. Jerry Jeudy, Paris Campbell, Robinson, Patterson, Algier, Ridder, Heineke, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, McGarry, Lindstrom, Dalman, Bergeron, Jake Matthews, and I'm totally botching that name. I feel like I am. But defensively, another middle linebacker went hurt. Lorenzo Carter got started on, which is great. Elliott, we added. Okuda is here. Then Terrell, Mike Hughes. So this is all looking really good. I really like what we got going on here. But let's jump straight in this draft, and let's see if we can continue to add on here. Round 2, pick 23. Even if it's just like a wide receiver in round 2, I think that'd be fine because we do need a 4th one. We don't really have any depth outside of what we have at 1, 2, and 3. So we have Nate Wiggins, Justin. We have Donovan Edwards, Desmond Evans. Desmond Evans is almost looking like a good pick here because we definitely needed another end. So I'm going to go ahead and take Desmond Evans to start this off. But then round 3, I think we're drafting a wide receiver. So Evans going to keep adding to this defense. And around 3, I'm going wide receiver to get a 4th one in the building because we need it in the worst way possible. So round 3, pick 23. Skipping a little bit, but we got there. Cedric Johnson goes to the Broncos. And we are going to be having Brownlee. But I'm going to take Jack Betch out of LSU. Don't know much about him, but he is coming in to this team. And we'll just hope he'll be nice depth. So that will be my offseason with the Falcons. My first one. We made the playoffs last year. I can only expect things to go up from here, but you never know. Sometimes things trend in the other direction when it comes to Madden simulations. Back-to-back years of making the playoffs, but once again did not win our division. The Panthers still own this NFC South apparently, but if we go take a look at the stats, it goes to show that Ritter is really him. Offense was 6th in the NFL. He's fantastic, man. He's him in Madden. It just is what it is. Defensively, 30 in the NFL. So you're telling me 40 and 17 from Desmond Ritter. Rushing wise, Bijan Robinson, Algier once again robbed a bunch of touchdowns. Cordell Patterson got involved a little bit, but Robinson had 1,100 yards this year. Paris Campbell came in 1,300 yards. Kyle Pitts 1,000, and then 900. Almost all of our receivers got 1,000 yards, which is fantastic to see. Sacks wise, we had 12 from Grady Jarrett. Love to see that. 8.5 from Arnold, 6 from David, and then had 5 from Carter. 5 from our rookie and Desmond Evans, 3.5 from Romeo, and then 2.5 from Deion Jones. And interceptions, we had 5 from Terrell, which is awesome. And that's a contract year for him, so he's going to get absolutely paid. But we're jumping into a playoff game going against the Vikings, who went 9-8. So obviously, I mean, at this point, I am expecting a little bit more. I'm kind of hoping this is our run here where we can go maybe on a run to the Super Bowl. It looks like we were top 5 on both sides of the ball, or top 10, whichever one it was. So why not this year, man? Why not this year? So let's see what happens. We are going to go up 7-0 to start things off, which is a great sign. And we get an interception from Jeff Okudah, which is great. And we're up 14-0 in this first playoff game. 21-0 lead. Another interception, this time from Deshaun Elliott. 24-3. So far, so good. As long as we don't let the Vikings back in this game, it looks like we're moving on. Another interception. Another interception. Who is playing quarterback for the Vikings right now? Because this looks like a Kirk Cousins game in prime time, honestly. Let's see what happens. 44-13. And that is going to be all she wrote. I have to see who the quarterback for the Vikings were, because, man, was that disastrous. It was Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, and then Brian Lights throws 4 interceptions. All right, Kirk. I like you and all, but that was so fitting, it feels like. But hey, we're moving on to the divisional round. Let's go. And now we get the Battle of the Birds, but this time we'll be at home. We're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who obviously are coming off just making the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They only went 9-8 though, so it's maybe we could beat them. I'm assuming they still have Jalen Hurts at this point. Yeah, they do actually, now that I think about it. He'll be a free agent this offseason in Madden, which obviously he is extended in real life, but in Madden it doesn't register that. So it's 17-7 though, so great start so far. But obviously Philadelphia could easily get back in this game. It's 20-14 and 20-17. So far we have the lead. Eagles could take it back here. They tie it up instead. And we're going to score 27-20. And the Eagles are going to tie it up. 1:51 on the clock at our own 25-yard line. We have a guy named Bijan Robinson that I can hand the ball. I guess we're going to have Cordell Patterson in on this drive. But, you know, it's beautiful. We can run 3 running backs, which is something Arthur Smith would definitely do. I thought I had a big gain going there, but unfortunately it did not work out. But I do want to get Bijan Robinson in here. I feel like I got plenty of time that I'm not really going to rush things. I definitely would love to get a first down here, though. So hopefully Robinson can get us that. Nice blocks. Oh, my goodness. Almost turned up for a couple more yards. I'm going to go no huddle. I'm going right back to that same play. I feel like I had good blocks there. The Eagles aren't all the way up in the box yet. So let's go ahead and see if I get a first down. If I don't, I'm going to be pretty... Oh, my goodness. Get in the backfield. I barely got the first down. I'll call my first timeout. Okay. We've run the ball enough for our Arthur Smith. I know you love to do so, but it's time to go ahead and try to do something else. So I actually really like the press coverage they're showing me with Judy on the outside. If the safety doesn't play over there, which he does, I also have Kyle Pitts, and this is going to be a holding call. I tried to get rid of it to RB, but that wasn't going to ever happen, and the holding wouldn't have literally negated it anyway. So honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't do anything too crazy. They are going to accept, so yeah, I'm kind of glad. So the sack is kind of null and void at this point. We're going to be pushed back a little bit. All right, so Let's see if we can get, I mean, Patterson is interesting on the outside as well because he's technically a wide receiver, but I have Pitts wide open for. What just happened? Why was that not caught? I'm so confused. We actually have a good kicker as well in Younghoe Koo, but right now we are literally, there is a chance we may not even get a first down. I thought I had Pitts for a big gain, but okay, they're gonna let Jerry Jeudy play one-on-one. I'm gonna give him a chance. This is going to be on Slay, and he's going to catch it, and he's going to go the distance. That is what you love to see. That is why we traded a first-round pick on Darius Slay. I think that was Darius Slay anyway. It may not have been, actually. Let's see if the Eagles tied up, and literally they tied it up like with no problem whatsoever. Okay. Hate to see that, to be honest with you, but we do have 2 timeouts, and we can try to get in field goal range to end this game. I actually have Y for a really nice gain, and we're going to go to Paris Campbell. Call our first timeout, already almost in field goal range, so this is going beautifully so far. Let's go straight back to it. 4 verts seems to be working. I'm gonna be looking for Kyle Pitts this time and see if we can get open in the midfield. I had him earlier and I missed it. He is gonna be there. It's gonna be a tight window. He does drop that one. That was honestly a pretty risky throw, so I'm really lucky that was intercepted, so I'll take it. Let's go sail and see if we can hit Jerry Jeudy streaking across the field. If not, I'm gonna throw Paris Campbell on a zig route to see if he can get some like really nice yards if he burns his man. Not gonna be there, but I am gonna have Jerry Jeudy. If I could have gotten rid of it, that was field goal range. All right, we need yards guaranteed because we're almost at field goal range. We might even already be in Younghoe Koo's range already because this is inside a dome, but the Eagles can ice me, so that's gonna be a tough kick to make. But I just get hit again. 4th down, we got to try the field goal, and this isn't going to be an easy one. Man, wait, can we try a field goal? Is it even going to let me? Is this close enough? We might not even be close enough. 63 yards. At least I can call a timeout if this isn't going to work. Ooh. Yeah, that's risky. I'm going to have to punt, man. I got to go to overtime with the Eagles. That sucks. Okay. We're going to punt it. I literally needed just a few more yards. Like, that's so unfortunate. All right, whatever. We're punting. It is what it is, and as long as the Eagles don't like get time to, okay, so we're gonna pin them inside. Don't even touch the ball yet, just let the clock run down. 6 seconds left. If the Eagles score in 6 seconds, shout out to them, because man, would I be impressed. All right, man, I had so many opportunities and I just literally soaked them away, but Eagles don't get anything. So now I feel like we can just feed the rock to what we know, which is, oh, they're gonna blitz me. Could I get rid of this really quickly and get like a really nice gain? They're going to fake the blitz, actually. I'm just going to go to B underneath. Let's just get some yards with Drake London. Let's take our time here. 427 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ritter is playing great in this game. No reason to, obviously, get rid of this opportunity to win and move on to the NFC Championship this early in the video. I think I'm going to have Jerry Jeudy again. This time we are going to hit him. And we connected, and just like that, I feel like I'm just going to go get in field goal range and kick my field goal at this point. No reason to go. I just keep getting sacked. I mean, it's honestly not surprising, or getting hit, I should say. The Eagles do have a great defensive line, as we know, so I shouldn't be too shocked. But I have Patterson for like a really nice gain right now. And we're going to be inside the 20-yard line. So I think at this point, we just run the rock, and that's what we go with. And we're going to just run the ball until it's a 4th down, or if we get in the end zone, that's even better. So we'll just keep doing that. And Patterson, you know what? I'm going to ride it out with you. Usually I don't keep Patterson in these videos because he's old, but you know what? We're 1 yard away from calling it a ball game and going to the NFC Championship. And I'm just going to go right back to him. He's got us this far. Let's just go ahead and give him the rock. And that will be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the NFC Championship thanks to Cordell Patterson. Love to see it. Let's see what we get to play in the NFC Championship. And now we're heading to Levi Stadium for the NFC Championship. We've gotten this far. Let's take advantage of the fact that we're even here. We're down 7-0 to start things off. Not great. Down 14-0 early on. We do get a field goal, which is great, but 3-21 is not really what we want to be. 10-21. And we're going to score right here. So we can technically get back in this game right here. Take the lead. 49ers is going to score. If we can score 25-28, we get the ball back. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 25-35. Let's score right here, and we're back in it. 32-35. And am I even going to get the opportunity to get the ball back, bro? That is going to be... Ooh, 39. Okay, all we got to do is get a stop. That's it. If we get a stop, we get the ball back. It's that simple. Brock Purdy. I'm actually really nervous. They're going to just go ahead and... You know what? It's fine. They're just going to run this ball. They're going to take it down. They're not going to run it. Okay. I got the underneath. Get sack. Oh my goodness, bro. All right, we got the stop we needed. We got the stop we needed. They're going to kick a field goal. Let's play all offense now. They got their field goal, and now I have the opportunity to take the lead to get us into the NFC Championship. Wow. I thought for sure once I switched off my linebacker that I left Debo or whoever it was under wide open, but thankfully we did not. So I have Kyle Pitts for a nice gain to start things off. We're going to have to go ahead and spike this ball. We don't have a ton of time left, so let's spike it. 2nd and 10, 38 seconds left. All right, let's go right back to the same play. It seemed to work. Patterson, Judy's on the outside. Kyle Pitts, I'm going to try to hit him again. If not, we'll just kind of see what opens up, obviously. I think I'm on Pitts for a really nice gain again. What is going on, bro? I feel like lately throwing it to tight ends, like I didn't feel like I even had to click anything there, and it was going to be a catch, and it just wasn't. So, all right. That was not great, but here we go. As long as I don't get sacked, I should be able to hit Kyle Pitts for another first down. And wow, bro, like literally, Ritter, I needed you right there in the worst way possible. That was a first down and then some, and you just sailed that ball, bro. Wow. Okay. All right, this is our season right here. Let's see if we can get a first down. He's gonna be there again. Please catch it this time. Thank you. All right, we gotta go spike. We might run out of time. 7 seconds. Wow, we got one play to the end zone. One play. All right. I mean, you guys already know where I'm going with this one. Tight end attack. Kyle Pitts or Smith, Jonnu Smith, one of you has to... I'm giving it to John. Oh my goodness. Jonnu Smith! A freaking dot. A freaking dot. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. I cannot believe I saw that. I never throw it to that route. And I'm like, wow, Jonnu Smith looks kind of open right now. And I took the leap. We kicked the extra point. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl. That is how... That literally could not have gone any better. You know what? I actually looked like a competent Madden player right there. I will take it. Headed to the Super Bowl. We have made it all the way to the Super Bowl. We know what happened last time the Falcons were in the Super Bowl. We don't have to talk about it. That's going to upset Falcons fans. So let's take advantage right here. No 28-3. I didn't mean to say it. Regardless, though, it's 3-0. Okay. Let's see what happens. We get the ball with good field position. Can we go score? Bro, we did not get this far. There we go. Field goal. Steelers respond with a touchdown. We need a touchdown, Ritter, and we get it. Boom. There we go. We're finally getting something going. 17-10 lead. All right. Here we go. 17-10. We got to stop. Got a field goal miss. Steelers tied up. Not a lot of scoring in this game. A lot more defense being played, but we get a touchdown there. Steelers are going to kick a field goal, and they got the lead 24-27. All right, man. Here we go. This is to go ahead and win this whole rebuild, baby. So here we go. We're going to take advantage of being here, and we're going to win this thing. I have all the confidence in the world. I'm going to go to Drake London underneath. That's a low throw. Perfectly poor time pass, whatever. All right. We should be running the ball, though, because we have Bijan Robinson, Cordell Patterson. So I'm going to just try to get this first down real quick through the air, and I'm going to go back to running the ball. I actually got really lucky. I don't know if that's going to be holding, though, because I probably shouldn't have thrown that. A lot of traffic, and, of course, it's a holding call. Bro, 2 times. Holding on Jake Matthew. Come on, man. Let's not... We can't have the holding right now, man. All right. Here we go. Verticals, Kyle Pitts. I'm going to be looking for you. Let's see if he's going to... It's not there again, and I'm going to get sacked. 2-minute warning. 3rd down in the Super Bowl, 3rd and 27. All right, well, you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures, and you guys know what my desperate times look like. Kyle Pitts. I hit Jonnu Smith on this earlier. If I can hit him again, why not? But, oh, I didn't mean to scramble. I had Kyle Pitts for a first down. 4th and 10. For me, this is 4 down territory, though. I gained 10 yards or whatever, or 17 yards on that. So I'm going for it. I know this could end my season right here, but, I mean, we're in the Super Bowl, so why does it matter? Regardless, first down. Kyle Pitts is there. Just catch this. Please, thank you, Kyle Pitts. Wow, what a clutch play. 2 interceptions this game for... All right, let's go back to what I said I was going to do. Let's run the damn ball. I kept saying I was going to do it, and we have not done it once yet. So let's run this ball with Patterson. This is the specialty of this team, and look what happens when you run the ball. Absolute beauty. Let's keep it going. Patterson has just been great, even though I feel like I should be running with Bijan Robinson right now. Patterson's been literally just doing his thing, so let's just keep feeding them the rock. Let's see. Another huge gain. Offensive line is playing great right now, man. I literally can't thank this offensive line enough. It's going to go right back to it. It's working really well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This time we are going to get stopped, though, so I'm going to call a timeout. All right, let's get a little more aggressive, and let's try to see if we can get it in the end zone. We're going to have to kick a field goal to tie this up. I would love nothing more than to just end this game right here. So let's see if I can do just that. Kyle Pitts going to be one-on-one. I'm going to give him a chance. He's going to catch it. Came back to it. That's going to be one more timeout used. 42 seconds left, and we're literally inside the red zone. So here we go. All we got to do is punch this bad boy in, and we are Super Bowl champions. Well, I guess Steelers could technically respond, but still, you get the point. I'm going to scramble this with Ritter. That was honestly really stupid. I don't know why I did that, but let's go verticals again. 24 seconds left. Drake London, I'm looking for you in the end zone to win this bad boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.